The barbell deadlift is a very stable movement in a lot of people's programming. Now, unless you're a power lifter, you don't have to deadlift. That's one key thing I want to bring up here. So, a barbell deadlift is a great movement for developing the posterior chain, so the lower back muscle like your spinal erectors, your upper back muscle like your lats and rhomboids and traps and rear delts, as well as your glutes and your hamstrings, of course. Now, I want to talk today about the deadlift itself. So, like I said, it's a purely a posterior chain movement, but it's also used a lot in powerlifting. Now, powerlifters have to work from the floor. However, I'm not talking to the powerlifter. I'm talking to someone who wants to develop their posterior chain. So, let's talk about that. Number one, let's have a look at what I'm using at the bottom of the movement. There's a red plate there, 225 kilo plates underneath the weight itself. What that's for is any lower down than that, then I would come into a bigger degree of knee flexion that I'd want. What that'll do, that'll take all the pull out of my hamstrings and place all that load onto the quad. Not all the load, but a lot of load onto the quads themselves. Now, in this movement, like I said, I want to develop my posterior chain to my lower back, my glutes and my hamstrings. And then when I put a lot more load onto my quads, then, it takes a little bit of load off the hamstrings and all that posterior chain, musculature I want to work. So by having the plates there, again, I can't bring my knee into that degree of flexion, so I keep a lot more load on the muscles I want. Setup wise, you want feet roughly hip width apart, so feet, knees and hips in a straight line. Hands you want the grip at shoulder width. Any wider be more of a snatch grip, which is a completely different exercise in itself. Any narrower, you'll find the bar shift side to side a little bit more than we want to. So shoulder width's our go-to. We want to keep our back straight, shoulders squeezed back and down as I keep it stable, and then keep your chin tucked, okay? That's, again, allow you to create a lot more stability, lift a lot more weight through producing a lot more force. If this helped you guys, let me know. You can send me an email at danreefpersonaltraining@gmail.com or get in touch with me on Instagram @coachedbydan. Guys, I'll let you watch the rest of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.